Okay, I have done some tweaking. I did fix my white rose up here. Make sure you can see that. I added the flip over in the petal and brought my line around here so that it looked a little more realistic, and reworked some of the places where, you know, look like petals in here. I put a shadow underneath my butterfly, put in a little bit more of the light gray over here, and let's see, worked some more lights into this flower, and I finished my my little forget-me-not flowers. And then also here I had this as a leaf before, and it is a flower, so I fixed that as well as best I could, and added the sit-down shadow right here. And I believe that I need to do some work on this tulip and the top tulip, because they're not as bright as our design shows us, so I will probably work on brightening those with some glazes. But the biggest thing that I wanted to show you is that I did my rose. I had made some video earlier where I did the rose, but it wasn't right. Everything was just really off, and I really couldn't track it or anything, and it just looked awful. It was just like this big pink and white blob in the middle of the painting that was a mess. So what I did is I redrew it, my pattern on here, and then I redid my shadings and petals, and so that's what I come up with, and it's a lot better now. But I still do need to put some lights on it, and I want to have some kind of video for you for the rose, so I thought I'd work on that a little bit right now. I'm making this video long after the part of the instructions where it does the rose, so you guys will notice all this stuff done around here that isn't supposed to be done right now. So if you'll just bear with me, I'm going to do this part of the rose, and I'm going to stick it right in the middle where the rose should be. So I'm using picture 52 for my help. There are a few others, but I really like this picture, I think, because it shows me where I need to put my lights the best. And so we're just going to use our gray values to do that. And I've got my palette, and I'm going to use these gray values, and I'm going to mix in between them to get all the ones in between. This is 3, 6, and 8, and then I've got white over here, and so I can really basically mix whatever value I need with these and the white. So that's what I'm doing. I have my other grayscale that I had made, but at this point most of it, I've used up most of it, so I'm just gonna mix my own values. So I've got extender on the rose. I'm gonna put extender in my brush, and I've picked up some value 8, but I want to bring this up gradually, so I'm gonna mix it with a little of both the other values and maybe get somewhere around a 5. And right here I'm just mixing it on my palette. I think I need a little lighter. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's about maybe a 6. And I've got most of it just on one side of my brush, and I'm going to pinch off that other side just to keep it on the one side. And so using my picture, I'm going to start from the outside and move in. So, and a little bit of this is there already from the first time I did it. But I'm just going to start on the outside and work my way in. And I'm going to use a variety of mops and my lunar blender. But I'm just putting it on the edge and then working it down a little bit. Some of this I had drawn out of bounds, and so I'm having to adapt a little bit to that rather than try to do the entire painting over. So this petal should be there, but this one should not, but it's there. It's really whatever size mop fits the area you're working on, or moves the paint the way you're trying to get it to move. That's why I switch between a lot of different ones. As I move closer to the center, then I'll use a lighter value of the gray. But for the edges out here, we need to make sure that they are in tune with the rest of the values around them. Sometimes I put it on and I think I take it right back off. It's a kind of a balance thing. Take care not to outline your petals. The area right there that I'm having trouble getting to cover. That one I may come back for. This one I'm going to just leave it because it's underneath. But we're getting closer to the light source now, so I'm going to start putting a little more on. So I'm following that picture, but I'm also just kind of following the darks that I have on here already. Yeah, sometimes I lose it. Okay, we've got two petals here that are kind of under, but I do want to mark the fact that there is a petal right here. So I'm just going across the edge. Same for this one. This one is a flipped petal, so I'm going to leave that one and come back for it. Okay, now we're getting around here where our light source is. So I'm going to make it a little heavier, and then I'll come back with a little lighter also. And let's see, we want to show around this right there in that petal.